Hi everyone, welcome back to the Actually Us channel, and if you've somehow found us randomly and you don't know who we are, I am Kimbyrleigha. I am a true crime YouTuber, and this is my husband, Jonathan.
That's me. And we also have a true crime podcast together as a couple called Dark Livity, and that's where we got a ton of requests to show you our curly hair routine.
You might not be able to see it in this lighting, but I'm sure we're going to put some pictures on the screen of what our hair looks like curly so that you can see what we have going on here. And I think we have different styles of curls, but they are both curls. I know that sometimes people aren't sure whether their hair is wavy or curly. And a good way to find out is to look and see if your strands, like you take one strand and you kind of see if it will, let me grab one before there we go. Here's a good one.
That's my favorite one.
You kind of grab one like I am right now. And there's a bunch of yours, and I've already checked yours as well. And if they wind around like a staircase, like this, and they're not just in an S shape, then they are curls. And they're not waves, baby. Also, you could have curly hair, even if you think it's straight or wavy. All you need to do is let it breathe and stay away from using hot tools and let it kind of, regain its curls or create curls. I think mine are between a 3A and a 3B, and I think yours are a 3B. Sometimes yours are not as curly, though.
I had no idea there are curl profiles. Like, since when? I thought...
Forever. The curly girls here are like, what, Jonathan?
I thought there was curly, wavy, and straight. You got curls? Well, you're curly. You got waves? Well, you're wavy, and we all know what a perm looks like.
Right, and there's different styles of curls, and that's why I think mine is like between a 3A and 3B, but we will put a graph on the screen so you can see different styles of curls.
The more you know.
Right. Mine would actually be a lot curlier if my hair wasn't long, and that's another thing. The longer your hair is, the more it's going to pull your curls down, and there are a lot of techniques, none of which we're going to be showing you today because they're a little bit more advanced. I want to do something simple today where you can actually make your hair even more bouncy than like what I have going on right here. I can make it even bouncier, but we're going to show you our routines and the products that we used for the look that we have right now. And I will go first, and then Jonathan will go. But first I want to show you a video that I actually recorded on the Flip app a while back. And this is the product that I'm using in that video. And it is the Curl Talk by Not Your Mother's. And I start this video with completely air dried hair right out of the shower. So I'm going to insert that for you now so you can check this product out, because this is what I had been using before I found another product that I used today. This is the start of what my hair looks like. I just got out of the shower, shampooed, conditioned. It does not have any product in it. I'm going to be trying the Curl Talk by Not Your Mother's, and this is supposed to define my curls and defrizz it. I'm going to take about this much, and how I usually apply curly hair products is I take a section of my hair like this and I put it all the way down, sort of like I'm just applying it like this, and then I scrunch it up. Okay, so this is my hair, fully dried, and these are the curls. I personally think it did a really great job. There were a couple sections like this that didn't quite curl, but it could have just been that I didn't put enough product on. So would I give it a thumbs up? Yes. Would I recommend it? Yes, especially if you're looking for something new that you don't have to actually plop, and it will give you a nice defined frizz-free curl. There you go. So that was super simple. It's just one product, and you used to use this too.
Yeah, I love that stuff.
Really easy to use, and it holds your curls really nicely. Okay, so there you have it. That was my first recommendation, and you saw me re-wet my hair after it dried naturally, and then I added a product, and it works really well. And then I found a new product recently, but before I show you that, we're gonna go ahead and watch Jonathan's curly hair routine. I'm interested to see this.
Probably the most intense curl hair routine. So, how do I curl my hair? Well, first things first, I try not to shampoo it too often, because honestly, that's kind of my secret weapon. It's clean, but it's not too clean.
It's also his smelly weapon.
That's right. That's when you know it's time for a shampoo.
Yeah.
So I hop in the shower, get my hair wet, and then I gently towel dry until it's just damp enough. I don't aggressively rub it. We're not trying to start a fire. And next is really the secret sauce. It's Miss Jessie's Leave-In Condish. And trust me, a little goes a long way with Miss Jessie's.
I've never tried Miss Jessie's before.
Seriously?
No, I have not yet. I've been wanting to try it, but I just haven't yet. Maybe I should do it on camera one day and see how that one goes.
As they say, it's the best darn leave-in conditioner, period. And I believe it.
Surprising that it also like gives you the curl, because leave-in conditioner...
That's what it's for.
Oh, okay.
It's for curly hair.
I'll have to try it.
I don't know if I'm using it right, but this is what I do when it's time to film and I want some curl.
We're also going to be leaving all of the products below so you can find them, and the links will be there for you.
That's right, Miss Jessie's. All right, so after that, I wrap up my hair in a tie for about an hour, and then I let it chill, and I let it marinate.
When you say a tie,
Like
it's
a hair tie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm always like, what? Because
Oh,
if
a tie?
I did that, my hair would be like crinkled and wrinkled, and my girls.
Listen, I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just doing what works for me. That hair tie, I figured I'm curling it all up, and I push it all together, and then I wrap it, and
Kinda
I
makes
like
sense.
kind of strangle it together, and it just sits there. So now all the curls are getting curled up.
Your poor
right?
curls, you're strangling them. You're doing a true crime story.
So finally, I let the mane down, I shake it out, and let the curls do their thing, and that's it. It's just looking like I got straight out of a shampoo commercial.
And that's true. A lot of people talk about your hair. And they're like, what do you use? What did you do? How did you get it?
That's it. A little bit of violence and some love.
Wait, what did you say?
So I'm going to tell you what I do, which is definitely different from what he does because, again, mine's long. So if I were to put it up in a tie and stuff like that, it wouldn't really work. But what I did use today that's different that I've put into my routine lately is this shampoo and conditioner combo. I started using this recently, and it's from Love Your Curls. Now, the difference with this is that it is silicone free, and it is a multi-step process that you can go look at. I'm going to link this below. But there's a lot of other products in this line that are really good. But I will tell you that it does not suds up. Like, it doesn't have a bunch of suds. So if you're used to that and you don't like when your hair isn't like really sudsy and soapy, then you might not like this. But the thing that's good about it is that even though it doesn't lather, it gets rid of all of the buildup in your hair, which is really good for more bounce in your curls because they're not going to be weighed down. So automatically, just using these products, you're going to get way bouncier curls.
That's something my mom always used to tell me because I always had curly hair when I was younger. She's like, don't touch your hair. It's going to weigh down your curls, like the oil.
The oil in your hair, in your hands, yeah.
I still touch it, though.
So you're just going to wash your hair like normal. It will suds up a little bit after you get some water on it and rub it in. And then you're going to apply the conditioner after you wash the shampoo out. Very easy. We all know how to do that. Put it from your ears down so that you're not oiling up your scalp because then, your hair is going to lay more flat. So I slept in my sleepy tie last night, and I feel like that deserves its own video.
So you do sleep in a tie, or you do wear a tie?
No, that's a different thing. But yes, it's that big thing I wear that curls the whole bunch of my hair up.
Wait,
Now,
that's not the plop, though, right?
No, that is more for keeping your waves intact or straightening your hair after a blowout. So I did that because my hair was wavy a couple days ago. And by the way, when you're watching this video, my roots need to touch up so bad. I saw a lot of my grays in this video, not gonna lie.
I think you look great.
Oh, I see what you did there. But here's my hair right out of the shower. It's kind of stringy. I run my fingers through it and I just untangle it. And this time I'm actually using a normal brush. Don't hate on me, all curly girls, because I do use a wide tooth comb and whatnot, but I also use a special brush, which I'm not going to be showing in this routine. It's for something else, but I wanted to show you an easy version. I start at the ends and I gently brush out all of the knots. I brush through my whole hair, and then I use a towel, kind of like you, to get all the excess water out of my hair so that it's more on the damp side. And by the way, I was at the studio when I did this, so the American flag,
Yeah? What?
So the American flag towel, yeah, that was probably left over from like 4th of July, but that's all I had. So I do dry it, and then I comb it with my fingers. Then I use a little clip, and I section it off, starting with the bottom, and then I put the rest up, and I comb through it again with just my fingers, making sure I'm separating all of those curls. And here's the new product that I was talking about. It is called Holy Curls. And I really like how it smells. It's almost like lemon.
It does smell good.
And you complimented me on it today, and it does get compliments. And I do.
Little known fact, it's actually mine.
It is. I've been using it, but it is his. But it does smell a little bit different is all I mean. It's just a kind of a fresh smell. But I also like that it's in a pump because you can leave it on the counter, and when you have your hands full of like, cream, you don't want to like grab a bottle.
Yeah.
So it's nice to just be able to use one hand and pump it out. And I start with like a dime size amount, and I rub it on both of my hands, and then I smooth it down just a small amount, and then comb through with my bring
That's
it up.
why I push it all up into the tie, and then I wrap it all in, scrunched.
Yep, exactly. So I do that. Now, the thing I want to explain right now is that I'm doing what I usually call training my curls. And this is kind of telling my curls that today you're going to be curly. Like I'm telling my hair, it's going to be a curly hair day, because this is not my last step. Okay, because we're going to do something after it dries that's going to make it even curlier. But when I'm scrunching it, I kind of take it and I even like twist it up.
Oh, wow.
Because it kind of like also helps my curls curl. I work through my hair in sections, doing the same thing until the entire bottom is done. Then I move on to the next section. Comb it with my hands again, put the product on it, scrunch it up, and I keep doing this until the top. But the top part is the most important part. So I take my time with the top because that's what we're going to see. It's more important. And what I do at this point is I part my hair down the middle, but don't worry, I'm not going to leave it this way, but I do this so that I make sure that I'm getting all the strands. And I take a little extra time scrunching the front, and then I kind of flip my head over and I scrunch everything upward. It's not the best view that you're getting on camera right now, but I haven't really perfected the lifestyle content clearly, but I think you get the point. Now I flip back over and I scrunch it some more. Scrunch. That is the secret. Then I flip it to one side and I scrunch it even more. I rake my fingers through to make sure I got that side part, because I don't want to keep the middle part. And then I flip it to the opposite side and I make sure that it can part on that side as well, so that it can flip either way. Now you don't even care because you just put yours wherever it goes.
I don't even know. I just, out of my face is where I put it.
Exactly. Yours is in your face a lot. That's why you wear it up a lot.
Yeah. I don't know what to do about it from doing this constantly.
I think it looks good in your face. You should just leave it.
Well, thank you.
Now I'm going to let it dry. And while it's drying, every few minutes I will flip my hair to one side and kind of give it a couple scrunches, flip it to the other side, give it a couple more. And they do this for about an hour until it's completely or almost dry. And now I do my perfecting routine. I know. So now my hair, it's dry.
This is why we're late.
No, my hair doesn't take that long.
Oh.
It really doesn't. So here's my hair after it's dried using that one product. That's all. And it's not hard. It's not crunchy. The curls are nice. It's not frizzy. But I want to get some more body. I want to get a little bit more curl. So I use my favorite bottle. It is this spray bottle. And the thing about this spray bottle, I don't think you can see it, but it's a very, very light mist. So you can continue spraying and spraying until you get the most perfect re-wet, okay, to revive and re-wet your curls. Exactly. So whenever you are talking about not wanting to wash your hair, the next day when you wake up, you don't need to wash your hair. You just re-wet it with this, scrunch it again, let it dry. So I will start with the left side. I'm spraying it now, and then I'll take a little of the product again, work it through gently, and scrunch, and then I'll do the rest the same way. I don't section it out the way I did in the beginning though. I kind of leave it the way it is, but I, re-wet it and scrunch all around. And this really gives you more body, better curls, and you can see my strands here. I feel like they're great and I have a decent curl, but I'm going to keep re-wetting and get them even more perfect with a little more product. And then I let it dry again, and that is when you get this final result.
They look
you
good.
Can't really see it as much in this lighting, I would say, but I will do some pictures.
This one's my favorite one. Look at this one.
Okay.
Wow.
The ones underneath are always better. That one is nice. I love the way curls feel. Like all day I'll be like going down my curls.
Going down the staircase.
And I do yours too. I'm always like, ooh, there's like my favorite one or whatever, and I'll just like keep touching it.
Yeah, I've noticed my favorite ones are in the back too.
I know, they're always like underneath because they're bouncier and curlier underneath.
Yeah. Look at that one.
Yeah, that one's
crazy.
really nice. So look below for all of our products that we mentioned. And next, I definitely want to record a little bit more of a fancier routine, a little bit more intense. But we wanted to start with something easy, something that you don't have to use devices. You can just buy one product and get it done.
Well, there you have it. Whose girl routine seems a little easier?
Who seems a little more effective?
Leave it down in the comments.
All right, we will see you in our very next video. Bye. Okay, now we have to do like a thumbnail.
All right, then we probably got like a few minutes left before it dies.